What's up, guys? Wanted to do a video today about why I think so much Muay Thai in America sucks. The training Muay Thai here is not the same in Thailand, guys. It's just not the same. It can be because if you go over to Thailand, so here's the thing: most Muay Thai gyms here in America teach no defense. Shit or shit defense at best, right? Very little defense. They don't know real deep down like technique of clinching. They know a few moves that can be good, and you should drill those obviously and do them. But they so much of it is just cardio based and not technique based. It's just 1, 2, 5 kicks, kick, punch, elbow. It's just basic stuff, right? And there's no high-level techniques involved, definitely no defense really being taught. It's just go, go, go. A typical Muay Thai practice here in America from most gyms are you show up, you maybe jump rope the first, let's say the class is an hour long. You show up, you jump rope the first 10 minutes of class or 5 minutes or a couple rounds or whatever. You maybe shadow box a couple rounds. Then you get Thai pads, and the instructor will show some simple combo. You do the combo. Maybe you hold for 3 rounds. The other person goes 3 rounds. And then maybe sometimes at the end you spar 3 rounds. So it's basically a little bit of jump rope, a little bit of shadow boxing, 3 rounds pad work each, and then maybe a few rounds of sparring. And then you finish with abs or stretching or whatever, right? The issue is there's no defense being taught. That's one thing. That's a major thing. It's very rare that good defense is consistently being taught. 90% of the training you see here in America for Muay Thai is all offense, just go, go, go. But in Thailand, so the difference in Thailand is this. When I went to Thailand, there is classes that you do just fortunately, you don't hold the pads over there. You have Thai trainers holding the pads for you. So keep in mind that the average, if you go to any gym in Thailand, I'm talking even like the smallest gym you can go to, that guy probably has several professional fights. Some of the gyms you go to, you could run into guys that have over 200 professional fights. Definitely I would say the average trainer in Thailand definitely has 30 professional fights, if not even 50 or 80. And that's not even, if you're a fighter in America and you have 50 professional fights, that's considered a lot of fights, right? If you're a fighter over there and have 50 fights, that's not a lot of fights. Not a lot of fights at all. But that's a lot of experience to learn how to teach and show people stuff that will work in real fights, right? The thing is, when people go train in Thailand, what happens is they're basically treated like a paycheck. They'll come in and they will basically give you the 1, 2, 5 kick workout. You know, they'll give you the tourist workout for sure. That's why if you go visit Thailand, you need to pay for lessons. I mean, one-on-one lessons is the way you get better faster than everyone, period. So you're going to have to sacrifice, save your money, and be smart and not blow it. Because realistically, you should be getting lessons here as well. But when you go to Thailand and you pay for lessons and you tell them, say, I don't care about cardio and going hard. I want to learn how to sweep somebody. I want to learn how to do specific clinch moves. I want to learn how to set up this elbow. I want to learn how to, land this knee. Tell them stuff you want to work. You need to, do your research and think about stuff you want to work. And maybe they'll suggest stuff for you or ask them, hey, will this work for my body type? What do you think about me trying this or whatever, right? But if you go to Thailand, you definitely should do lessons. And what I got there when I did lessons, I learned how to clinch. I learned how to do some really good clinch moves. I learned some good defenses. And you just don't get that in a group class. But there was at least defense being taught in the one-on-one. Here, the problem is a lot, even when you get more one-on-one or some one-on-one here in America, the coaches still don't teach a lot of defense. But one-on-one is definitely the answer to get better. But it's just a lot of the Muay Thai here is so watered down. It's not realistic. Another common misconception, Thais don't spar hard. They only go light. They do. But every camp I went to, so I've been to Thailand 5 times. I went to Paycheck. I went to Fairtex. I went to Phuket Top Team. I went to Max Muay Thai. I've been to like 5 different gyms, right? In Bangkok, Phuket, different places, right? And they didn't spar hard with kickboxing, but every one of those gyms would spar hard boxing. So they do spar hard. They don't want to beat their shins up or hurt their feet or anything, you know, for a fight, because they do fight frequently. But here in America, people keep that same concept of not sparring hard, but they don't box hard. Like when I went to train at Paycheck, these guys turned up. They would be in their 3-hour practice. They would do a 3-hour practice every morning, and they would put headgear on and they would turn it up on boxing. They would go 100% boxing. They may spar 8 or 10 boxing rounds 100%. Why do you think there's so many Thais over the years that have been able to become boxing world champions? Because they do box. That's another misconception, that Thais can't box. Well, the good ones can. But you don't get that if you go over there and train with like a tourist, right? So you got to get more one-on-one or go to the harder camps, right? But here in America, people just think, oh, we're just going to spar 50% and never be realistic, and then we're going to go to a fight and that's going to work out. So I do feel like I shit a lot on the Muay Thai here in America, because it's not the same shit. They don't spar hard. They don't teach no defense. And there is gyms that do. Don't get me wrong. There is gyms that do, but they're far and few between. There's just not many, right? Or however that saying goes, few and far between. Or I don't know. I forgot how it goes. But anyway, there's not many, right? So there's not many gyms that do hard sparring Muay Thai gyms, so or MMA gyms that are Muay Thai based. But that's not the case. When I went to Thailand, they boxed super hard. They would box 100%, try to knock each other out. They would do lots of rounds. They were just more safe with their legs and didn't want to injure them with their legs and feet. So be careful what gym you're training at here, and make sure the Muay Thai you're learning, if you're training Muay Thai, they're teaching real shit. They're teaching defense. They're having you go hard. It's not just, oh, I come in and hit 300 kicks on a round kicks on the bag every day and do 500 teeps. Yeah, you need all of that. You need those reps. You need thousands of reps, but you need defense being taught. You need sparring being taught. You need real stuff to work that you're learning in the clinch, how to do it, and make sure it's being taught the right way and it's effective. Tried in drilling, tried in sparring. So yeah, guys, I shit a lot on the Muay Thai here. I think everyone should go to Thailand and train Muay Thai. And when you go, I think you should do lessons. You should for sure do the classes. The classes are amazing as well. They're big classes. There's lots of people in them. You do get 4 or 5 rounds, but it's like $30. You get like 4 or 5 rounds, I think. In pads in these lessons of all the gyms I went to when you go to the group classes, and they're amazing classes. But you should do one-on-one, guys. It's like $30 American to do a lesson over there with a world-class trainer. And you might not think they're world-class, but they probably have 50 fights. Even the most inexperienced trainer in the gym probably has 35 professional fights. And you're getting one-on-one from them. You should pay your money and you should go over there, and then they won't treat you like a tourist just coming through. Then they will, and tell them, hey, don't train me like a tourist. I want to learn the real shit that's going to work, right? That's basically what I did. And you'll get treated right, you'll get treated fair, and you'll learn real technique. And the good ones will even let you video. Not only did I get all these lessons of one-on-one from these Thai trainers, I videoed everything. Every technique I learned that I didn't know before I got there, I videoed it. And I made sure I wrote it down. And it really helps, guys. And then you can go back and you can watch the video and make sure you're drilling the technique the right way, because you don't want to drill shit the wrong way. So yeah, guys, just my opinion on Muay Thai here in America. It is not great. There's no defense taught. Make sure you find a gym that teaches defense and shows you real techniques. Leave any questions below, any comments, any videos, subjects you'd like me to go over, and I'll get back as soon as I can and post a video about it. If you're new to martial arts, looking for a gym, click the link in the description below, the Ultimate Guide to Choosing Your Martial Arts Core Instructor. Thank you, guys.